Hello and welcome to today's episode. We will be taking on Feyenoord for the second time in the Klassieker in this series, and the second game will be a Champions League game against Henk. But before we do jump into that, if you guys enjoy this video, please be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you are new around here. It really helps this channel out. Now that that's out of the way, let's go ahead and take a look at our fixture list here and see how we've gotten on since the last time you guys saw us. So that last episode we took on Valencia to kick off the Champions League. We got that 1-0 victory. Then the next game it was back to the Eredivisie and it was a 6-0 victory over Walwick. Klaas-Jan Huntelaar had a fantastic game. He got 5 goals in this game. What an absolute beast. The Hunter is still going strong, and Thomas Partey getting that other goal in that game. Very happy with that result there. Then it was into the Dutch Cup, and it was a 4-0 victory over Noordwijk, which are a amateur side in the Netherlands. So we were able to play a lot of youngsters and rotational players. So happy to see that 4-0 victory. Gravenberch, Promise, Van de Beek, and Lassana Traore getting the goals for us there. Then back to the league where we took on Otse and it was a 1-0 victory. Thomas Partey getting a goal again. Then in the Champions League, we were off to Russia and it was a very tough game. It was a 1-0 victory for us though. Hakim Ziyech getting the goal for us in the 77th minute. Just a couple minutes later, Daily Blind got himself sent off, which I don't believe should have been a red card. They said that it was a goal-scoring opportunity, but there was plenty of other players around, so hopefully that'll get fixed by the time the full version of this game comes out. But anyways, we got the win, so that's all that matters. So then back to the league, we took on Sparta Rotterdam, and it was a 5-0 victory over them. They did get a red card in the 23rd minute, and after that, the floodgates opened up. Thomas Partey getting a hat trick in just a 5-minute span. Fantastic to see that. And then Promise and Des getting the goals in the second half for us. Then it was another big win, 4-0 victory over FC Emmen. Promise getting 2 goals, Zakaria Labid getting a goal, and Carl Etting getting a goal in that game as well. So good to see some of our squad players getting on the score sheet in that game. Then it was second place in the Champions League. It was away in Belgium, and it was a very, very tough game. I was a bit surprised at how good Henk was, but the Hunter bagged the game-winning goal in the 87th minute. And they actually got a red card in the 90th minute, so he will be missing out on today's game. But Klaas-Jan Huntelaar has been a very good player for us this season. And then just 2 games left to go over. First up was VVV Venlo in the Eredivisie 3-0 victory. Tadic, Marin, and Mazrari getting the goals for us there. And then it was the Dutch Cup, and it was a 2-1 victory over second division team Excelsior. Ziyech and Huntelaar getting the goals for us in that game. So let's take a look at the league table here. So after we've played 11 games, we are sitting top of the table, 10 wins, 1 draw, 31 points, goal difference of plus 29. PSV sitting in second place. They do have a game in hand, but they are currently 6 points behind us, so they could potentially move to just 3 points behind us depending on the result in their game. But today's opponent, Feyenoord, in third place, 8 points behind us. But let's go ahead and take a look at our team today. I've kind of been tweaking the system a little bit and trying to find the best tactic that I can. Got a couple different versions, but this seems to be doing the best for us right now, so we're going to stick to it. A couple injuries. Veltman is out for a couple weeks with an abdominal muscle injury, and then Marin is out for 4 to 5 weeks with a sports hernia that he suffered yesterday. But without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into this game. It is Die Klassiker Part 2. Alright, and kickoff is underway here. We are away in Rotterdam today at Die Kuip. And a bit weird that it didn't show us the kickoff either. And it just jumped us into the simulation mode. And 30 minutes has passed and nothing has happened yet. We went the full first half without seeing a single highlight. Okay, second half is underway, and let's see if we can actually get something going on in the second half. We've already started out better, and we had a highlight for a whole 5 seconds. And we might be making a substitution here in a moment. Oh, that was very close from Feyenoord. See if we can make something happen here. There's not been much going on, so we're going to bring on Dest at right back. And Gravenberch is going to come on for Ziyech there in the midfield. See if these two can spark something for our team here, and it is a free kick from Ajax. Tadic whips it in, and it falls to Promise, who fires it home for his 7th goal of the season. Initially headed away from Leroy Fer, but it falls to Quincy Promise at the top of the box, and he fires it in there. 1-0 lead for Ajax now. And 72 minutes gone, we're going to bring on Thomas Partey for Lisandro Martinez. We are on the ball once again. Tagliafico has it on the left. He beats his man, plays it inside to Promise, plays it back to Nico. Martinez now has it at the top of the box, looking for a way through, and eventually falls to Gravenberch, who has a shot, but it is saved by the keeper there. And into the final 10 minutes of the game, holding on to that 1-0 lead here. We do have another highlight with us on the ball. We play it back to Onana, who hasn't had much to do with this game at all. Is what you like to see. And we are turning it into attack, and it eventually makes its way over to Neres, and he doesn't get his shot on frame. That was a great opportunity to put the game to rest. And we might just do it here. Gravenberch. Oh my goodness. It takes him 3 tries, but he eventually gets the job done, and he gets a goal against fierce rivals Feyenoord. Look at this. Off the post. Off the post again. Maybe saved. But 3rd time is the charm for Ryan, and he fires it in there. Defense didn't react at all. But hey, what a moment for the teenager, getting a goal against Feyenoord. And so that's surely going to be the 3 points coming back to Amsterdam. And we're going to stay undefeated on the season with this victory as well. And with that, the final whistle is blown, and we come out 2-0 winners against Feyenoord in Die Klassiker. Very happy, keeping a clean sheet as well. So after that game, we sit on 34 points, and PSV actually dropped points in their games. They ended up getting a draw, So we have that 8-point lead over second place right now, which is great to see. But focusing on this other game now, we are about to take on Henk in the Champions League. We're in first, they're in second. If we win today, we will surely be advancing to the knockout stages. We are at home. We've already beaten them once. It was a tough game. Hopefully, we are able to get a solid victory today. We do have one change from the last game. Thomas Partey comes in, Neres comes out, Ziyech moves up to that right-hand side, and we kind of move things around in the midfield. We are ready to go, but you can see they're lined up in the same formation as us. Alright, and we are about to kick off here at the Johan Cruyff Arena in a big Champions League game. Come on, boys. That opening play comes to nothing, as it typically does. But we have won the ball back after they have turned it over, and we play it back to Onana as we look to work our way through their team here. What a switch of play by Mazraoui. And Tagliafico now on the left. Can he whip in a cross? No, he plays it inside. He gets it back. Gotta whip that cross in, Nico. Eventually worked to the top of the box where Partey has a shot, but it gets blocked out. But we're going to here again. We've won the ball back quickly. Oh, and that ball was just a little too far in front of Tagliafico that time. Ooh, misjudged by the defender, and Tadic was through on goal. And he gets his shot saved. You've got to be bearing that. Off the corner, it comes to nothing. Do not know how Tadic has not opened up the scoring there. Clean through on goal after a mistake by the defender. Has another opportunity here, just about, but the keeper gets there right before him. If he would have won that, it would have been an open goal. But keeper did well to get there first. And we've won a corner now. Been a very tight game in terms of possession. We're not dominating the possession like we typically do. But we are creating plenty of chances. And what a shot that was by Ziyech. Gets the ball back from Alvarez. And he has a shot. And he absolutely ripped that through. Right past the goalkeeper. He really put some oomph in that shot. And so with that goal, they will surely have to be pushing more forward, and that could really create some opportunities for our team as well. We have the ball once again. Ziyech, just did not wrap his foot around it that time. And I thought he was about to get his second. 30 minutes have passed, and we've held him without a shot. We're creating opportunities left and right now. We're on the ball here again. Looking for a way through. Switch and play up here. Tagliafico inside to Donny. Playing back and forth between them two. And that was a good cross in by Tagliafico. And it falls to Ziyech back post. But he sees his header get saved by the keeper there. We continue to look dangerous, but haven't found a way to get that second goal quite yet. But we'll keep pushing here. Playing it out of the back, and we make a mistake. But thankfully, they're not able to capitalize. And what a ball over the top that was. Donny is actually called for offsides, but we're not taking our opportunities when we get through on goal, which is a bit of concern. That was a chance for Daily Blend, but his shot gets blocked as well. Five minutes left before halftime, and we turn the ball over there, but it's won back by Martinez. Had made a couple of sloppy mistakes, but have not been punished by them yet. But we can't continue to be giving the ball away so cheaply like that. Ziyech with a shot from distance, and you know he can score those. But the keeper is able to make the save this time. And off of a free kick, I don't know who that was that won the header, but he hits the post. What a delivery that one was by Ziyech. But halftime is here, and we have that one goal advantage. Could have probably had 2 or 3 in that first half. And Hink had an opportunity or two with himself, but we're not able to capitalize off of our mistakes. So we're underway in the second half now. Let's see if we can capitalize on our goal scoring opportunities that we've been creating. And that free kick obviously came to nothing there that we just won. We are going to make a substitution. And we're going to bring on Serginho Dest for Mazraoui. The second substitution now, it will be Gravenberch on for Van de Beek, who is a little tired and looking a little complacent as well, which is not a good combination. And we're holding on to the final substitution just a little bit longer. And this is not good. Alvarez gives away a penalty in the 76th minute. That was not good. But Onana comes up with a huge save. And that opportunity all came from a long ball from their goalkeeper. We have to be doing better. We can't allow them to create something off of a goal kick. Final substitution. We're going to bring on Neres for Ziyech here for the last 13 minutes of the game. Don't know what's happened this second half, but it has not been good enough from us. But Promise has just won the ball. Can we get a goal here? No, we get called for offsides once again. We're starting to pick up some yellow cards here. We've got 3 yellow cards off of just 4 fouls. And they've committed 15 fouls and have no yellow cards. Come on, ref. What are you doing? We are on the ball here once again. Looking for something. We had an opportunity to counterattack and we just slowed things down here. And we turned the ball over once again. If we end up drawing this game, it is all on us. Just very sloppy from Ajax in this game. And Onana comes up with a huge save to keep us in the lead. Very, very sloppy from us this game. Especially the second half. And we've almost just shithoused our way to the second goal of the game. There's just a moment or two left in this game. Can we see out the game, please, guys? would have liked to see us keep hold of the ball there, but we're forced to play it long and we lose the ball. But there is the full-time whistle, and wow, what a poor performance from us, if I'm being honest. The first half was really good. We only managed to get a single goal out of the first half, even though we created plenty of chances. The second half was very, very poor from us. We gave away a penalty. Onana comes up with a couple big saves to save us, quite literally, in this game. Alright, and with that victory, we end up qualifying for the knockout stages. Absolutely beautiful. We'll just take a look at the updated standings in the group. Obviously, we are in first place. Henk still sits in second place, and Valencia and Zenit both sitting on 3 points in third and fourth place. So those three teams are fighting for second place at this stage. But this is where this episode will be coming to an end. Be sure to leave a like if you enjoyed this episode. Until next time, it's been your boy, 147.